Imagine if you could change your life just by changing the way you talk to yourself. Sounds too good to be true, right? But what if I told you that's exactly what Neville Goddard's law of attraction method is all about? This isn't some magic trick or get-rich-quick scheme. It's a powerful idea that has helped many people transform their lives, especially when it comes to money and success. You see, Goddard believed that the key to getting what you want in life isn't about working harder or doing more. It's about changing what's going on inside your head. It's about the conversations you have with yourself when no one else is listening. These inner dialogues shape your reality more than you might think. Think about it for a moment. How do you talk to yourself about money? Do you often catch yourself saying things like, "I'll never be rich," or "money is always tight"? If so, you're not alone. Many of us have these kinds of thoughts, but here's the exciting part. By changing these inner conversations, you can start to change your outer reality. This method isn't about positive thinking in a vague, general way. It's about deliberately changing your inner dialogue to align with the wealth and success you want to attract. It's like reprogramming your mind to focus on abundance instead of lack. Now you might be thinking, that sounds nice, but does it really work? Well, here's the thing. If you don't change how you think and talk about money, nothing in your life will change. You might try new jobs, start a side hustle, or even win some money. But if your inner dialogue stays the same, you'll likely end up back where you started. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much water you pour in, it keeps draining out. In the same way, if your inner thoughts and beliefs about money are negative, it doesn't matter how many opportunities come your way. You'll find a way to let them slip through your fingers. This is why Goddard's method is so powerful. It asks you to do something that might feel uncomfortable at first. Face your own thoughts and beliefs. It's about looking at the stories you tell yourself about money and success and deciding if those stories are helping you or holding you back. For example, maybe you grew up hearing that money is the root of all evil, or rich people are greedy. These beliefs, even if you're not fully aware of them, could be sabotaging your efforts to build wealth. By recognizing and changing these inner dialogues, you open yourself up to new possibilities. But here's the catch. This isn't always easy. Changing the way you think and talk to yourself can be challenging. It requires honesty, self-awareness, and a willingness to let go of old habits. You might have to confront some uncomfortable truths about yourself and your beliefs. But the potential reward, a life of abundance and financial freedom, is worth the effort. So how does this all work? Neville Goddard taught that what we see in our lives is like a mirror reflecting our thoughts and beliefs. It's as if the universe is constantly saying, "Your wish is my command." But the catch is that it's listening to your inner dialogue, not just your conscious wishes. Let's break this down with an example. Say you're always thinking and saying, "I'm bad with money." Maybe you catch yourself saying things like, "I can never save anything," or "I always overspend." According to Goddard's teachings, these thoughts and words are like instructions to the universe. And guess what? The universe, or reality, or whatever you want to call it, will show you more situations that prove you right. You might find yourself constantly facing unexpected expenses, or maybe you'll keep running into opportunities to spend money you don't have. It's not because the universe is cruel or because you're unlucky. It's because your inner dialogue is setting the stage for these experiences. But here's the good news. If negative thoughts can create negative experiences, positive thoughts can create positive ones. If you start thinking and saying, "I'm good with money," or "I always find ways to increase my wealth," you'll start to see evidence of this in your life. You might suddenly notice more opportunities to save money or earn extra income. People might start coming to you with financial opportunities. It's not that these things weren't there before. It's that your new inner dialogue has made you more open to seeing and seizing these opportunities. This might sound a bit like magic, but it's really about changing your perception and, as a result, your actions. When you believe you're good with money, you're more likely to make choices that align with that belief. You might start budgeting more carefully, investing wisely, or looking for ways to increase your income. It's important to understand that this isn't about denying reality or pretending problems don't exist. If you have debt or financial struggles, acknowledging them is important. But it's about changing how you frame these challenges in your mind. Instead of thinking, I'm drowning in debt and I'll never get out, you might start telling yourself, I'm taking steps to manage my debt and improve my financial situation. This shift in thinking can lead to a shift in your actions and ultimately your results. Remember, Goddard's method isn't about wishful thinking. It's about aligning your inner dialogue with your goals and then taking inspired action. It's about creating a mindset that supports your financial growth rather than hinders it. So the next time you catch yourself having a negative thought about money, pause. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or holding me back? If it's not serving you, try to replace it with a more positive, empowering thought. It might feel strange at first, even a bit fake. But with practice, these new thoughts can become your new normal, setting the stage for real change in your financial life. In the next sections, we'll dive deeper into how you can practically apply these ideas in your daily life. We'll explore techniques for changing your inner dialogue, visualizing success, and acting in alignment with your financial goals. But for now, just remember, your wealth journey begins with the conversations you have with yourself. Choose those words wisely because they have the power to shape your financial future. Now that we understand how our inner dialogue shapes our reality, let's talk about how to change it. This is where the real work begins, but don't worry, it's simpler than you might think. The key is to start paying attention to how you talk to yourself about money and success. First, try to catch yourself when you have negative thoughts about money. Maybe you're looking at your bank account and thinking, I never have enough. When you notice thoughts like these, pause for a moment, take a deep breath. Then, try to replace that thought with a more positive one. Instead of, I never have enough, you could think, I'm learning to manage my money better every day. This might feel strange at first. You might even feel like you're lying to yourself, but remember, you're not denying your current situation. You're simply changing your perspective and opening yourself up to new possibilities. Another powerful technique is to use I am statements. Neville Goddard believed that these two words, I am, are incredibly powerful. They're like a direct command to your subconscious mind. So instead of saying, I want to be wealthy, try saying, I am wealthy, or I am becoming wealthier every day. Your mind might resist at first, but with practice, these new thoughts will start to feel more natural. It's also important to watch your words when you're talking to others about money. If you're always complaining about being broke or saying things like, I could never afford that, you're reinforcing those limiting beliefs. Instead, try saying things like, that's not in my budget right now, but I'm working towards it. This subtle shift can make a big difference over time. Remember, changing your inner dialogue isn't about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about approaching your financial situation with a growth mindset. It's about believing in your ability to learn, grow, and improve your situation. Now let's talk about another powerful tool in Neville Goddard's teachings: visualization. This isn't just about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's about creating such a vivid mental image of your desired outcome that it feels real to you. Goddard taught that your imagination is a powerful creative force. When you can see and feel your desired outcome as if it's already happened, you're more likely to take actions that will make it a reality. So how do you do this when it comes to wealth and success? Start by setting aside some quiet time each day for visualization. Find a comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and start to imagine yourself living the wealthy life you desire. But don't just see it. Try to feel it with all your senses. Imagine waking up in your dream home. What does it look like? How does the bed feel? What can you see out of the window? Now imagine checking your bank account and seeing a balance that makes you feel secure and abundant. How does that feel? Imagine going through your day, making financial decisions with confidence and ease. The key is to make this visualization as detailed and realistic as possible. Feel the emotions you would feel if this were your reality right now. Feel the relief of not worrying about bills. Feel the excitement of being able to travel wherever you want. Feel the satisfaction of being able to help others financially. This might feel silly at first, and that's okay. Stick with it. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. And remember, you're not just visualizing for the sake of it. This practice is helping to rewire your brain, making you more open to opportunities and more likely to take actions that align with your financial goals. Now, we come to a crucial part of Goddard's teachings, acting as if. This means behaving as if you already have the wealth and success you desire. But let's be clear, this doesn't mean spending money you don't have or pretending your current financial challenges don't exist. It's about adopting the mindset and habits of the wealthy person you want to become. So how do you do this? Start by thinking about how a financially successful person might approach their day. They probably have good financial habits, right? Maybe they check their investments regularly, or they always pay themselves first by putting money into savings before spending on other things. Start incorporating these habits into your life, even if you're starting small. Acting as if also means carrying yourself with the confidence of someone who knows wealth is coming to them. This doesn't mean being arrogant or looking down on others. It's about having a quiet confidence in your ability to handle money well and create the life you want. When you're faced with financial decisions, ask yourself, what would my wealthy self do in this situation? Maybe instead of immediately saying no to an opportunity because it seems out of reach, you start exploring ways to make it happen. Or instead of impulse buying something you don't need, you consider how you could invest that money to grow your wealth. This principle can also apply to how you dress and present yourself. This doesn't mean buying expensive clothes you can't afford, but it might mean taking extra care with your appearance, carrying yourself with confidence, and presenting yourself as someone who values quality and takes pride in their appearance. Remember, acting as if is not about pretending or being fake. It's about aligning your actions with your goals and the person you want to become. It's about making decisions from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. As you practice these principles, changing your inner dialogue, visualizing your success, and acting as if, you may start to notice small changes in your life. Maybe you'll feel more confident in financial situations. Maybe you'll start noticing opportunities you didn't see before. These small changes can lead to bigger ones over time, but it's important to be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. You might have moments where you slip back into old thought patterns, and that's okay. The key is to keep practicing, to keep redirecting your thoughts and actions towards your goals. In the next sections, we'll explore more practical ways to apply these principles in your daily life. We'll talk about how to let go of old limiting beliefs about money and how to stay persistent even when you don't see immediate results. Remember, this journey is about more than just accumulating wealth. It's about becoming the person who naturally attracts abundance into their life. As we continue our journey into Neville Goddard's Law of Attraction method, we come to a crucial step: letting go of old beliefs about money. Many of us carry around ideas about wealth that we've picked up throughout our lives, and some of these beliefs might be holding us back without us even realizing it. Think back to your childhood. What did you hear about money? Maybe you heard things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are greedy. These ideas might have stuck with you, shaping your attitude towards wealth even as an adult. The problem is, these beliefs can act like invisible barriers, preventing you from achieving the financial success you want. So how do we let go of these old beliefs? The first step is to become aware of them. Pay attention to your thoughts about money. When you think about wealth or wealthy people, what comes to mind? Are these thoughts positive or negative? Once you've identified your beliefs, ask yourself where they came from. Are they based on your own experiences, or are they ideas you've inherited from others? Next, challenge these beliefs. If you believe that money is the root of all evil, ask yourself if that's really true. Can't money also be used for good? If you think, I'm not smart enough to be rich, remind yourself of times when you've learned new skills or overcome challenges. Replace these limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones. Instead of money is hard to come by, try money flows easily into my life. Instead of I'll never be rich, try I'm becoming wealthier every day. It might feel strange at first, but with practice, these new beliefs will start to feel more natural. Remember, letting go of old beliefs isn't about denying your past experiences. It's about choosing new beliefs that serve your goals and align with the person you want to become. It's about opening yourself up to new possibilities and a more abundant future. Now let's talk about something that's crucial in this process: patience and persistence. Changing your inner dialogue and beliefs about money isn't like flipping a switch. It's more like planting a seed and nurturing it as it grows. And just like a plant, it takes time to see results. You might start practicing these techniques and feel excited and motivated. But then a week goes by, or a month, and you don't see any big changes in your financial situation. This is where many people give up. But this is also where the real magic happens if you persist. Remember, you're not just trying to change your bank balance. You're changing deeply ingrained thought patterns and beliefs. This takes time. You might not see external changes right away, but changes are happening inside you. Every time you choose a positive thought over a negative one, every time you visualize your success, you're rewiring your brain. So how do you stay patient and persistent? First, celebrate small wins. Maybe you catch yourself replacing a negative thought with a positive one. That's a win. Maybe you make a smart financial decision you wouldn't have made before. That's progress. These small steps add up over time. Keep a journal of your journey. Write down your thoughts about money, your visualizations, and any changes you notice in your life, no matter how small. Looking back on this journal can help you see how far you've come, even when it doesn't feel like it. Remember, persistence doesn't mean forcing yourself to think positive thoughts all the time. It's okay to have bad days or moments of doubt. The key is to keep coming back to your practice, to keep choosing abundance over scarcity, even when it's hard. And be patient with yourself. Just like you wouldn't expect a seed to grow into a tree overnight, don't expect your financial situation to transform instantly. Trust in the process. Keep nurturing those new thoughts and beliefs, and in time, you'll start to see the fruits of your efforts. Now that we've covered the core principles of Neville Goddard's method, let's talk about how to apply this in your daily life. Remember, this isn't just about thinking differently, it's about living differently. Start your day with intention. Before you even get out of bed, take a few minutes to visualize your day going well. See yourself making smart financial decisions, attracting opportunities, and feeling confident about money. This sets the tone for your day and primes your mind for success. Throughout the day, be mindful of your thoughts and words about money. When you catch yourself thinking or saying something negative, pause and reframe it. For example, if you find yourself thinking, "I can't afford that," try changing it to, "How can I afford that?" This simple shift opens your mind to possibilities instead of shutting them down. Create a gratitude practice focused on money. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for related to your finances. Maybe you're grateful for the ability to pay your bills or for an unexpected discount you received. This helps shift your focus from lack to abundance. Take inspired action. As you change your inner dialogue and visualize your success, you'll start to feel inspired to take certain actions. Maybe you'll feel drawn to read a book on investing or to start a side business. Follow these inspirations, they're guiding you towards your goals. Surround yourself with positive influences. Seek out books, podcasts, or videos that align with your new beliefs about wealth. Spend time with people who have a positive attitude towards money. Their energy and mindset can rub off on you. Practice financial self-care. This means treating your money with respect. Keep your wallet organized. Balance your accounts regularly. Pay your bills on time. These small acts send a message to yourself and the universe that you value and respect money. Remember, the goal isn't to obsess over money or to judge your worth by your bank balance. The goal is to create a healthy, positive relationship with money that allows abundance to flow into your life. As we wrap up our exploration of Neville Goddard's Law of Attraction method for unlocking wealth, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've discovered that the key to transforming our financial lives lies not in external circumstances, but in our own minds, in the way we think and talk about money. We've learned about the power of our inner dialogue and how changing the conversations we have with ourselves can reshape our reality. We've explored visualization techniques that can help us align our minds with our financial goals. We've discussed the importance of acting as if we already have the wealth we desire, and how this can open us up to new opportunities. We've also talked about the challenges of this journey, the need to let go of old limiting beliefs about money, and the importance of patience and persistence as we work to change deeply ingrained thought patterns. Remember, this isn't about magical thinking or denying reality. It's about creating a mindset that supports your financial growth, about opening yourself up to abundance, and about taking inspired action towards your goals. As you move forward from here, be kind to yourself. This process takes time, and there may be setbacks along the way. But with each positive thought, with each visualization, with each act of financial self-care, you're moving closer to your goals. Your wealth journey is unique to you. It's not just about the numbers in your bank account, it's about creating a life of abundance in all areas. As you apply these principles, you may find that not only does your financial situation improve, but your overall outlook on life becomes more positive and empowered. So keep practicing, keep believing, and keep taking those steps towards the wealthy, abundant life you desire. Your inner dialogue has the power to unlock wealth beyond what you've imagined. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and watch as your inner changes create outer transformations. Remember, Every wealthy person started somewhere. Your journey to financial abundance begins with a single thought, a single word spoken to yourself. Make it a positive one, and let that be the first step on your path to unlocking true wealth.